This is Die Sporting Network.
Second half here, Coach Solomon. We was checking on the clock situation downstairs. Everybody was saying that it was a fast clock. 10.5.
To start the second half, junior, number 4,
Owings Mills
Mason Shell.
set to receive the second half kickoff. And Owings Mills has to play with a little more determination here to keep their undefeated season alive. They got to come out and play like they've been playing all year. So far, I haven't seen that. But that's why it's 2 halves in football.
This is true. Straight kick. Rolls on the ground.
Most dangerous man got it.
Oh, he does. He's got some breakout speed here.
Wow, he's up to the 42-yard line. Great return.
Close to midfield. And the lights have went out on us up here in the booth.
We got a Thursday night game. Temperatures have dropped from earlier today. It's a little chilly out there, but good football weather.
First and 10 for Owings Mills.
Talking with a couple of media associates.
Balls on the Eagles, 43.
So big offensive possession.
Yes, it is. It is a nice night for football.
Because the Eagles, they're really down by 2 scores because the thing is, they don't have a kicker where they kick extra points. They go for 2 every single time.
The good news is they're only down 7. The bad news is, like you said, we had to get that 2-point conversion.
Quarterback dive on a fake handoff, and he picks up at least 5.
Crosby is tripped up by Shamar Brooks near the 47-yard line. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up here for the Eagles.
Jamal Crosby on the curry.
Again, the clock issue. Without having the clock is huge. You just don't know what you got to do.
Right. Owings Mills is a very explosive team. They have to get a big play.
That's a cut to the outside. Still on his feet. That's a first down for the Eagles.
Perry on the tackle. The run was enough for an Eagle first down.
It was a good run. Came back to the counter once again.
Brought down at the Miller's 43-yard line.
The Eagles
It's 1st and 10.
Question is, can the Eagles punch it in, tie this baby up? Or, as you say, 2-point conversion. We have to try and take the lead.
And the field position game is a factor as well.
Who is factor?
Milford.
Run.
On a straight.
That's a nice run. Still on his feet.
Hold the ball and he did hold the ball.
Harrison Howard on the tackle.
You can leave it close.
The run by Beckett was enough. For Eagles first down.
Beckett with the run there.
Ball's marked at the 23-yard line. We're in the 3rd quarter at 7-0.
Wesley Beckett on a nice run of at least 20 yards. The lights are back on here.
Yes, let there be light.
First down, Owings Mills. From the 22. Inside. Pick up of 2 yards by Wesley. Beckett again. Man down for Milford.
Injury down for the Millers.
First injury of the day.
It is. Doubly hoping not to see that.
But he's up quick though, so it might not be as bad as we thought.
2nd and 8. Ball's marked at the 21-yard line.
Trainer out on the field, let him know he has to come off for a play. because he was ready to get back in and play.
Yes, he was.
He's not happy about something. Nevertheless, it's second down and 8 for Owings Mills from the 21 of Milford Mill.
Eagles by far best positioning of the game.
Quick pass.
And
Pass is incomplete.
That's one
Still down.
Mr. Kamara Cosby has. Them feet don't get quite set. It was a good idea by the coach. It was a quick hitter. Would have gave him the first down probably.
37. Ball's on the 21.
fourth down territory here for Owings Mills, so
Absolutely.
you would love to get the first down here, but if it's 4th and 3 or less, it's manageable. I think Milford Mill just aided in that.
I think it's a timeout by Owings Mill.
Timeout. Owings Mill.
Correct, Coach Solomon.
Because Milford Mill has been doing that jump step on defense the whole night, trying to draw Owings Mill's offsides. To Owings Mill's credit, they have not jumped offsides or illegal motion or anything. One time tonight maybe, but that's pretty good in a high school football game.
Definitely good indeed, and what a matchup here for us tonight. Another good one here on DSN. And
I will say this, Owings Mill's coaches are sparing no expense of these timeouts. They're making sure they get the call and the play they want at no expense.
definitely.
Down to 2 timeouts for Owings Mills, trailing 7-0 here at Milford Mill High School. Home of Brian Jordan, the former Atlanta Braves baseball player and former Atlanta Braves football player.
This is true.
I played against Brian Jordan in high school.
All right, let's give it up for the defense. It's 3rd and 7. The ball's on the 21-yard line.
Here we go, big time 3rd down play here. What has the timeout come up with? A counter.
Snap.
A counter.
Pickles tripped up at the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get much there.
Didn't get anything.
Jamal Brooks in on the tackle.
Milford Mills D-line.
Along with Stevenson, it's 4th down for the Eagles
The hole was there.
at the 21-yard
It
line.
just looked like it took too much time to develop. It was another counter again. The high flying the Owings Mills offense has been pretty much contained tonight.
4th down.
Fourth and 7 here for the Eagles.
Might get delayed game. That's a great week going right here.
They're going to pass it.
Fumble in the backfield.
They recovered the fumble, but it don't matter. It's a turnover going down.
Ball in the corner.
Came off a straight corner blitz. He was untouched. The quarterback
And
was
hearing
able
it on the
to
tackle.
avoid him, but when he reached out,
Will
he
take
smacked the
over on
ball
down.
out of his hand. So it's a turnover on down.
1st and 10 for Milford. The ball's on the 26-yard line.
The Eagles defense has kept the Owings Mills team in the game, but
Yes, they have. And this will be another challenge. They got to come out and stop him right here.
yeah.
Back to pass. Oh, he fakes the pass.
Howard did fake it.
Oh, good tackle. Good open
Howard on
field
the
tackle.
quarterback keeper. Brought down after he picked up 2 yards.
I say, what I gave
It'll
him
be 2nd and 8.
Good open field tackle by Zane Smith.
Ball's on the
With the
28-yard
help
line.
of Wesley Beckett.
We're
Zane
still
Smith
in
was the first
the
initial
3rd
hit.
quarter. The Millers lead 7-0.
Correct me on that name. I said Zane and Zaire. Zaire Smith. Second down and 12, loss of 2. Quarterback keeper he throws it outside.
Howard's pass intended for Butler is incomplete.
Well, one thing we know for sure, that's to stop the clock.
That definitely did. the invisible clock.
Absolutely. Incomplete pass there. Clock should stop.
Who's there for Howard was trying to get that ball to Butler, he wasn't able to.
Yeah, Butler was wide open. He would have got at least 6 yards. But it's third and 12.
Yes, it is.
I would expect another quarterback keeper.
Low snap.
Going deep.
The bomb.
Howard's pass intended
No
for
flags on the
Shaw
play.
I tell you, it was a great
is
throw.
incomplete.
It was a great route. It was greatly
It's
defended.
4th down.
It was all above. Just came up incomplete though.
So both offenses so far has been stopped.
This is the second punt of the game, one by each team. If they punt.
I think they will punt the ball. Too deep in their own territory not to.
We got a great returner back here. This guy can break it at any moment.
Owings Mills, the bass snap.
I think it's Amari back there.
Yes.
Shell drops back in punt formation.
Amari Namdi Hall should be the return man if I'm not mistaken.
That was a
High
high
snap.
A nibbler.
Oh, good scoop up.
They got him down. In a hurry too.
Should be at the 35 or 36 yard line where he first was contacted at.
Higgs on the tackle for Milford near the 30-yard line.
That shows you the great hands of Amari because that ball was not easily to be filled. 3 triple bounce, he was able to scoop it up like a shortstop. Not bringing no baseball to the football game tonight.
There was a little bounce to get that one in.
Yeah, it was like a triple scoop. Fell out bounce. You scooped it up.
This game has moved quickly. It was only
1st and 10 for Eagles. The ball's on the Owings Mills 35-yard line.
I expect Owings Mills to come out passing this ball in this series. From what I know about the Eagles, I expect them to try to get something deep right here.
I haven't seen the pass too much from them deep. Hopefully that changes. That's a rollout.
That's the great. Oh, 2 people in the same spot.
In the same hole.
One is caught.
And it's the first down.
Pass is complete.
And that was number 31 quarterbacking. That was Kamari going to throw, I believe.
It was the Dominic Hall was throwing the football.
I could be wrong, but it looked like Kamari was going to pass instead of a reception. Yes, it is.
Midfield here for
Yes,
Owings
it is.
Mills.
Wilson on the reception.
Kamari is now the
And
quarterback.
he's 1st
Wow.
and 10. The ball's on the Millers 47.
Great throw by Kamari. On the move as well. What a switch here, Bill. We didn't see this one coming. Hand off the West.
Run up the middle.
Good, strong 4-yard run.
Bang on the tackle. Picked up 4 yards on the run.
I mean, it's early in the third quarter, or when it's halfway through, but this is a big possession.
Huge
Ball's at the
reception.
Millers 43-yard line.
No doubt about it.
We got Owings Mills player running on the field, picking up stuff. Now he's running to the line.
Had to wait for him to get back to the line. Look like one of the receivers.
Pick up his gloves, you know.
Oh yeah.
Everything, and that's the great quarterback that was there. That was Amari. That was the backup quarterback, Amari, picking up the gloves.
Nice try to put them gloves on. That's the quarterback draw.
Ball fumble.
Ball's
To
loose.
the 35-yard line.
And the Millers getting
The
back.
Millers have recovered the fumble.
Huge defensive play by Milford Mills. Second turnover of the game for Owings Mills.
Both of them by the quarterback on a fumble.
Man, it hurts. Momentum starting to kick on again.
That hurts after Amari was doing a good job quarterbacking the team the last couple
The
possessions.
ball's on the Millers 40-yard line, and they lead 7-0. We're in the third quarter.
Butler turns up on the outside.
Nowhere to go though.
But he couldn't get anywhere. He barely, I don't even think got back to the line. Maybe lost a yard.
First out of bounds on the 42-yard line.
Got 1 yard. And they actually giving him 2 yards by the downs mark.
That'd be a miracle if he got to.
Crosby in on the tackle.
Gave him 1, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9, okay.
Picked up a yard on the last play.
7-0 here, Milford Mill.
It's 2nd and 9.
And the third.
Ball's on the Milford 41.
Glad you're a part of this one with you. Or about 2 game of the week matchups here this week on DSN.
Straight keeper.
Howard with the keeper up the middle.
Picking up 5 at least. Making it a 3rd and 3.
Tracey Howard, the ball carrier.
Might have got about 6 there.
Brought down near the 46-yard line. The ball's marked at the 47. It'll be 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 coming up.
Need to get to midfield.
Trying to get right at the 50.
I believe this is two-down territory for Milford
Is the
Mill.
line to gain.
You know, punt would really can.
To keep the drive alive.
But I agree. I think it is 4th down territory just because of how close you are.
We'll find out right after this play. It's a dive. He hit in the backfield, and he may have leaned forward for the first.
I think he got that first. Lean forward, Coach Solomon.
Worcester, the ball carrier. The run by Worcester was enough for Milford first down.
Got it.
I think it was a
It'll be
great
1st
spot.
and 10. The ball's right at midfield.
Nevertheless, this third quarter could be coming to an end soon.
It's got to. Both teams had 2 possessions each here in the 2nd half.
Owings Mills is in a must-stop situation.
The defense has done it.
Dive.
Pile up the middle.
Getting too much on the dive.
Like an HP power.
Picking up 3. A late fumble, but the whistle was already blown.
Worcester, the ball carrier. Picked up 3 yards on the play.
2nd and 7 here coming up.
The ball's just inside midfield to the Owings Mills 47-yard line. We're still in the 3rd quarter.
Don't know how much left in this 3rd.
We walking up, he like, I open him up with me.
Back to pass, got him across the middle.
Howard with the ball.
Going deep.
Too far. But he got
Horrible call.
Eagles secondary. Pass intended for Logan.
Horrible call. That's terrible. Ball was uncatchable.
You said so.
Then they're going to get him just because he held him enough. That's how they're going to get him.
Terrible call. I got clear as day vantage point. They was running side by side. Terrible call.
This is high school, so it should be 15 yards. Unlike in the NFL, it's a spot.
Pass interference against the Eagles. The penalty will be walked off from the line of scrimmage. And he's walking it right on down to the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
32 yards away.
Owings Mills.
It's 1st and 10 from the Owings Mills 32.
Bad call.
Under center here from Howard. Split run.
Butler, the ball carrier.
Butler carried it. Gains
Brought down near the 26-yard line. Picked up 6 yards on the run. It's 2nd and 4. Balls on the Eagles. 27.
Owings Mills defense going to have to tighten up right here. Dive again.
Butler, the ball carrier.
Wow. Little DJ number 2 finished that hit. He drove him straight into the ground.
Sampson on the tackle.
I think he's a little frustrated. Pass interference or a holding call that was called on him. He finished that
Picked
play.
up about 2 yards on the play, brings up a 3rd and 4.
4 here.
The ball's marked right at the 25-yard
Surprised we're
line.
not in the full quarter by now.
You got this. You're right there. Alright, we relaxing now, right? Oh, you got it.
Dive. Oh, he missed him.
Who gave me that ball?
Butler escapes to the end zone. Touchdown.
Milford touchdown. No flags on the play.
Butler with his
A
second touchdown of the
25-yard
game.
run. That was Butler. And the score is 13-0. Oh, I meant nothing, honey.
Butler's just too quick, Coach Solomon, when he gets in open space.
Yeah, he seemed to get the first down, but then he somehow broke the tackle.
Logan's the holder.
Owings Mills got their backs against the wall or continuing their undefeated season. Block.
That was blocked.
The score remains 13-0.
Here in the third.
The high-flying Eagles are at a must-score on the next possession.
No question about that. As the third quarter got to be winding down to a close here.
You know, as I stated before, big number 77, Keon Massey, he would be plugging those holes right about now. And he'll be back next week to show up that defensive line. It really hasn't been tested this year until now. This kickoff return is important for field position.
Orange Mills next week goes to Kenwood. And your Woodlawn Warriors come here to Milford Mill next week. That was a scam. Low.
The main man has the ball.
Getting out of room.
He just turned the corner. He just took the guy. Wow, he's to the 50.
Right near midfield.
He got some spark with him, boy. He's a next elite. He's a college player. I'll tell you that much.
Devon Williams on the tackle on the return.
I'm impressed with Mr. Amari Namdi Hall. He got fire in him.
Yes, he do.
Other team, the rest of the players going to pick up the fire. The quarterback, Kamara, going to have to hold on to the ball. You know, Kamara took over quarterback for a couple of plays and he had to move him when Kamara came in and fumbled. So Kamara going to have to hold on to that ball and finish this game out.
I believe. Ball at the Owings Mills 48-yard line.
First and 10 for the Eagles. The ball's on the Owings Mills 48-yard line.
Big possession here.
We're still in the third
Gotta get it
quarter.
going. Gotta make something happen. That's a run to the inside.
Owings Mills is staying with the straight dive.
Stevenson on the tackle for Milford,
Pick up 3.
along with Ufa. Beckett, the ball carrier, picked up 3 yards. The ball's just inside midfield to the Miller's 49-yard line.
Owings Mills is taking plenty of time. But this is crucial possession.
Huge
Still got a whole
indeed.
quarter to go.
In motion.
The counter.
This time the Miller's defensive line was ready for it.
Brian McCoy in on the tackle.
Third and about 5 maybe.
Owings Mills has to be getting a little frustrated. They used to having some big hitters.
I see, excuse me, third and 6.
Along with Brooks.
That's the end of the quarter.
That should be the end of the third. It was coming up at some point. It is the end of 3. And at the end of 3, Milford Mill at home up by 13 to nothing. Fourth quarter coming up here in this one. Another good one here on the DSN High School Football Game of the Week.
Being an offensive coordinator, being class tomorrow. We got weight class second period.
Fourth quarter here underway. Here Milford Miller, Barnes Coach 7 Solomon with you. We're just saying Owings Mills have thrown the ball a lot. They haven't done much of it tonight.
I'm a little surprised. I haven't seen the boy add too much.
I think it's time to see it.
And the few times it did, it's been completed.
They might have hurt us.
Quarterback keep it.
No, quarterback's gonna keep it. He's got the first down.
J.C. Howard on the tackle.
Oh, I don't know how
in
he
the
fell
middle
down,
secondary.
got up, and still made the
There's a
tackle.
penalty flag right back near the 40-yard line.
Might have been some holding.
It's a face mask.
Face mask.
Yes, it is.
Against who?
It's against Milford Mill, face mask the quarterback.
Oh, they face mask quarterback. That's huge.
I can tell you before they call it.
It is against the Millers.
Oh, yeah.
Face mask penalty
Huge for Owings Mills. They needed that.
against the Millers.
One thing I do, I'm a quarterback. I'll watch the plays.
It's a put.
When he came through the line, his head automatically went down, but then I didn't think he was going to call it because his
Ball
hand came
being
off so
moved
fast.
down and marked.
That should be 15 additional after the carry.
We don't say this often in broadcasting.
That's
No.
23-yard line.
A good call by the referees.
First and 10.
That's the first penalty against Milford I've seen today.
Believe it. Wow, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Little home field cooking going on around here. Owings Mills has 2 timeouts left, down 13-0, and has the ball on the 22-yard line of Milford Mill.
You got to get some points here. You
It's
have
a first and 10.
You have to get some points here. Oh, snap was low. He made something happen out of it anyway.
Andrew Bottom on the tackle.
Lamar with another great run.
He gained about maybe
And
5.
he held on to the ball. It came up a little hoppity, limping a little bit.
Crosby, the ball carrier.
He did.
Brought down at the 17-yard line.
He gained about 5 there on
Maybe
that
second and 4.
play.
Picked up 6 on the last play.
Smelling a little fried chicken here at Milford Mill.
We're in the fourth quarter.
And the Colonel is down the way here. The Colonel is down the street there on Liberty Road.
Not bad, D. I just picked up what you said.
Up the middle.
Big
Broke the tackle! First and goal for the Eagles.
Big Wesley
And Howard.
hammered them down.
Won the
33 had,
tackle for the Millers.
33 had a shot for the Millers, but he was
The run by
whoa,
Beckett
by
was enough
Wesley
for our
Beckett,
Eagles.
better
First
known
down.
as West.
Yes,
Balls marked at the 5-yard line.
Hurry up offense. If they're hiking down, it's a penalty. They better throw the flag. He was still on the field. They didn't throw the flag.
He did not. It's going to be second and goal.
I don't see the flag, and he was still on the field. And the coach is not fussing about it for either team.
Brooks and Howard
I think Milford.
in on the tackle.
You know why there was no flag?
And the Millers
I
have
think
called the timeout.
Milford called timeout before the play was hiked.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't see a flag. I knew he was doing that field when they hiked the ball, but the hike was unofficial.
No question about it.
Milford had called the timeout because Owings Mills went with the hurry-up offense.
They did.
We haven't seen that today, and that's what they do a lot. Great call there by the Owings Mills coaching staff, offensive coordinator Least,
Yes.
with the hurry-up offense, caught Milford by surprise, forcing them to call a timeout and stop the clock.
This is true on both hits here, and both teams have 2 timeouts left, respectively, here in the second half. So coming up now here on DSN, Gonzaga from the WCAC up against Auspicious Spalding. Coach Solomon, quarterback, who with 2 errors last week, 5 passing touchdowns in the first half against Archbishop Curley.
Wow.
They have been impressive. I got them week 1 against St. Augustine Prep. That was their closest game, and they won that 34-7. So,
Impressive, impressive.
it is. They'll be good against Gonzaga. Gonzaga fell last week to St. Joseph Prep up in Philadelphia, but good matchup for the DMV showdown between the WCAC and the MIA. They call.
Sound like a game, pro bono game.
Oh, Nelly, Steve Justin would say. And then we get to see the 2
All right now.
champions of WCAC
They're gonna need y'all.
2019.
This
Council
first to
Midnight
go.
Wounds from St.
That
Francis.
ball's on the 5-yard
Wow,
line.
that's a good one. Back in live, quarterback keeper.
Push that in.
line of scrimmage.
Maybe he's at the 1, maybe the 2.
Might be at the 1.
Banks on the tackle.
Man was able to get him down. 4th down territory again for Owings Mills.
2nd down and goal from the
Picked up 3 yards.
2-yard line. Owings Mills in a hurry.
They stopped him
Picked up at the
again.
line of scrimmage.
Man.
3rd and goal from the 1.
Linwood Harris.
This is a
in on the
must
tackle.
score.
It's 3rd and
See a
goal.
screen pass.
The ball's on the 3-yard line.
Seems like the run up the middle is not getting it.
I can guarantee you there will be no screen pass here.
I say you guarantee that.
What you might see on this next play is the counter.
I can see that.
Nope. Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper, touchdown, Owings Mills.
Buzz was in.
Owings Mills on the board.
For Eagles.
That's 1
Touchdown.
for 2. If you get the 2-point conversion
It's
here, if you
13-6.
score again, you'll be up 1.
Well, nevertheless, they're going to have to score again. So even if they don't get it, they still can be up 14-13 later on.
Yeah, well, 13. Remember, that's what
Yeah, 14-13. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
14. If they get the 2 point next time. But they'll need 2 scores to win this game.
I'll tell you, the defense of Owings Mills, Coach Simon has done well.
You might catch that pass now he was talking about.
He went with the run and got
And he
stopped.
is stopped.
Right up the middle.
I didn't
Andrew
like
Will
the
brought it in
call.
on the tackle. And the score remains 13.
13-6.
6.
13. I was saying 13, sound like you said 14. Oh yeah, I make mistakes every once in a while. No, seriously, I know you. You worked there Woodlawn when I was the quarterback. You worked there Woodlawn? I was coach for 13 years. I know, Solomon, Kevin Solomon. Kevin Solomon? Yeah. He used to do a lot of interceptions.
Oh, man. We're on there on that one. No.
Never threw one in my whole career.
Oh.
I know him. I just recognize his face.
How about that? You never know who you might
Yeah,
be.
he was my coach.
Wow.
Butler.
One of my coaches.
Number 2.
It's
Shell.
PA now.
Number 4.
We got ourselves a ball game again here. On the Dashboard Network, I tell you.
Get your cameras ready.
Good response there by Owings Mills there, Coach Simon.
Can't think of coach's name, but yeah. It was a must score for Owings Mills. Oh, an onside kick.
Was that an onside kick? It was.
I don't know
We'll
what
take
they
it right
want.
there.
I don't think we need to do that yet, right?
Linwood
I think
Harris
it was an onside kick.
recovers
As
the
much as it
ball
was, he just kicked it
at the
hard.
Miller's 48-yard line.
There wasn't no power
We're
in that kick.
52 yards away from another score.
I don't know.
Owings Mills may have panicked a little bit if that was an onside kick. I'm not quite sure. He didn't catch him sleeping. The ball hit.
First and 10 for the Millers. The ball's on the 48-yard line.
Changed the field position of the game, nevertheless.
Definitely did. Butler.
Picked up 5-4.
Butler,
He
the
is.
ball carrier,
Yeah, he's in midfield.
brought down just inside midfield to the Eagles' 49.
So far, Coach Simon been down Howard County last week. Got to see Mount Heaven and Long Ridge for the game that far.
Picked up 3 yards on the last play, 2nd and 7.
Sounds like it was a good one.
12-6 in the fourth.
Another dive.
That's another dive.
Picked up 1, if any.
This time, the Owings Mills
Butler's met
7 met him.
at the line of scrimmage.
Big play in this ball game.
Gained a yard
Because if Owings Mills stops on 3rd
on the
down,
last play.
do they go for it on 4th down
It's
here?
3rd down.
Right in midfield is tough. Probably will go for it.
All depends what they get here, I'm sure.
No question about it.
If they get no yardage or lose yardage, I'm sure they'll punt. If they get anything in the vicinity of 2 to 3 yards, I'm sure they'll go. So a big play here. Whatever it is, it's going to be between Balt and Howard.
Oh, that's a split. Look out! And Butler! Foot race! Red zone! From Milford.
On the 15-yard line.
gets going in open space. He is.
Picked up 35
Turned my
yards
head for 1 second in the
on the run.
I didn't even see what happened.
The ball's being marked
He is quick.
at the Owings Mills 15. Just got a lot closer.
Big play, you know. And Owings Mills haven't got set on defense yet.
They have not. Another dose of Butler might be coming.
Question.
No, Howard this time. He splits.
They arm tackling out there.
Tracy Howard, the ball carrier.
That might be
Right
first and
near
goal.
the 5 or 6 yard line.
Owings Mills might have to
Just
stop
got a
reaching
little
and start
closer.
tackling.
So you're watching the Ravens the first 2 weeks of the game.
Yeah. Although that reach of the Ravens defender did knock the ball out.
This is true.
That's what Owings Mills have been doing here. Oh, Mr.
Butler! Touchdown! Milford Mills! 3 of them for the senior.
Owings Mills blitz. They shot the wrong gap. They shot the B gap, and Butler went through the A
It's
gap.
19-6.
Owings Mills guy went untouched through the B gap, maybe even the C gap, and Butler went untouched through the A gap.
They did. Miller's going for 2.
The Millers are going for 2.
Butler, he gets it. I think he got it.
They're in.
Yep.
It's 21-6.
Go Solomon. Butler was just amazing on that drive, was he not?
You know, they were. And this was a big game for Owings Mills for several reasons. You know, a lot of programs get a 3 to 5 year window to be great. And Owings Mills has had the talent in the last 3 to 5 years to be great. You know, a lot of seniors on Owings Mills this year.
Definitely a senior laden team.
I'm just wondering how long is the window for opportunity for Owings Mills.
Shell is set to kick off for Milford.
The wind has been blowing a little bit now. It's picked up.
That onside kick, if that's what it was, turned out to be a mistake. Let it go out of bounds.
Let it go out. Let it go out.
Shell's kick is out of
I don't
bounds.
know what it did, too.
I'm not sure in high school football
Penalty on the kick team.
what the rules are these days about balls kicked out of bounds.
No, it is a penalty.
Yeah, it's a penalty, but is it the automatic 40? Or is it?
How much time left?
You do need to. That is a factor right now to know. We're on.
Well, we know it's not the 4-minute mark because they would stop the game for that.
Should be around.
The official's not sure.
First period in 12 hours.
I think the referee talking to you said 7 minutes maybe. You got to
7 minutes left.
Correct, Coach Solomon, 7.
Yeah, 7 minutes left in the
I was
game.
going to guess 6. Well, that was close.
Looks like high school ball where the ball goes out of bounds. That's where you get it at. Because it went out to 35 and they have it right there at the 35.
Snap. Throws it. Intercepted. It's in Pick Six City. He's still on the feet. And with a horse collar tackle at the 1.
45-yard return by Brooks.
Oh, man.
He has a habit of throwing high because his feet never get planted. Too often, his feet's not planted and he slings it high.
What an interception. A one-handed. One-handed pick.
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked like he waved it off.
I mean,
penalty was waved off.
no offense, but
It's first and goal
it
for the
don't really
Millers.
mean much. I mean, what you're going to be at the half-yard line? I mean,
Pretty much. That may have been an exclamation point on this game.
I think
Ball's on the 3.
it's going to be.
Especially if the Millers go in right here.
It's Butler. Oh no!
Butler is in.
Yeah, he
For a
is in.
Milford touchdown.
4 touchdowns tonight for the senior, and shuts the door on the Eagles' undefeated record.
It'll be a penalty on Milford Mill for excessive celebration.
This is true. This is the assessment. It has been the Butler show tonight.
But Butler's trying to get our player of the week, perhaps.
I think he might.
It's 27-6.
4 touchdowns go a long way.
You do.
Looked like he watched last Monday Night Football game, Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones did a little bit of everything in that one.
You know? And Butler's done a little bit of everything in this one. 4 touchdowns, matching Aaron Jones Monday night. 4 touchdown performance.
The Millers look like they will go for 1.
It's got to be disappointing.
No, I'm sorry.
Owings
They're
Mill.
going for 2. My
Are
apologies.
going for 2.
They found it was easy to go for 2. Put it in the end.
Goes in. Scores
Penalty
in.
complete.
The 2-point conversion is good. 29-6.
It's 29-6.
Man.
And we may have some fans bail out right about now. With about 6 minutes to go in the game. What was a close game? It was a 1-score game just a second ago. That onside kick seemed to change everything.
Onside kick was not the wisest decision.
I'm not sure if it was an onside kick or a missed kick, but you never know in high school football.
Butler with 4 touchdowns tonight.
Owings Mill has to be disappointed.
They waived the penalty off, but they still put them back in.
No, they called it a excessive celebration penalty after the score.
Charlotte set the kickoff for Milford.
And Millers. Straight kickoff here.
That's what Owings Mill needed to see. He could be gone. The hole's there.
Oh, yes it is.
Oh, they called a flag.
It is a flag.
Charlotte makes the tackle near the 38-yard line. Penalty flag near the 50.
Right at midfield.
Should have put Owings Mills
And if I put it right back where they caught the ball at.
on the 38. Roughly. I think the hold was called on the 48-yard line.
The good news is for Owings Mills, they have an extra day to prepare for Kenwood coming over to the western side of northwestern Baltimore County. Excuse me, the east side. I'm sorry, the east side. Northwestern Baltimore County. Milford Mill against Newtown. This looks like a big matchup on October the 9th night. Both teams are undefeated in division play.
Well, the quarterback for Owings Mills had
The holding penalty
accounted for at least 3 turnovers. And they were all big.
against Owings Mills will be 1st and 10. The ball's on the Eagles 42.
That's a run up the middle. Still on his feet. That's the first down.
Notice how Wesley Beckett held the ball. Even down by 3 scores, he still had 2
Power on the tackle in the Miller
Why
secondary.
he ran.
Beckett, the ball carrier. The run was enough for an Eagles first down.
As he picked
The
up
ball's
10
marked
on the
at the
carry.
Miller's 48.
Milford Mill 48-yard line for Owings Mills trying to.
Owings Mills has to pick up the pace here. There's the high throw again.
Pass is incomplete. It's second down.
He has got to set his feet and follow through. When he does it, that ball gets errant. He has to follow through on that throw.
Second and 10. The ball's on the 48-yard line. Time's running out.
The clock is stopped, but time is definitely running out.
Good keeper.
Nice quarterback keeper.
Brooks on the tackle for the Millers. The run
Good run by Kamar.
was enough for an Owings Mills first down.
A little short, 3rd and 2.
Little short, 3rd and 2.
You know, you look back at the first half when Owings Mills got that turnover, and then they turned it right back over. I know they're probably saying, man, we would have scored right there. How different this game would be.
Yeah, that first opening possession was crucial.
That was not a good thrown ball.
Pass
Straight
is
up.
incomplete.
Straight up the seams,
It's
ball.
4th down.
It had to be a quick hitter because if he'd have gave him more time, they both was going by the defenders.
4th down here.
4th and 2. Ball's on the 40. Need to get to the 38.
Some matches you'll see today in Baltimore County play. Randallstown Oakley at 1 and 2. Chesapeake and Lansdowne at 1 and 2.
Chesapeake is not that well. Chesapeake is struggling right now. I believe they're 0-3.
Interesting one here. Parkville had a lot of graduates. They look good in the spring. 3-0 at Catonsville.
Against Owings Mills.
False start against.
That's a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 4th and 7. The ball's been backed up
4th and
to
7
the
here.
45-yard line.
Should be interesting.
Time's running out.
Newtown at 3-0, taking on Woodlawn at 1 and 2.
This weekend,
Yep.
I'll be up at the Fall Classic at Newtown High School this weekend watching high school basketball.
Right, we're doing a little scouting up there for us.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Liberty's basketball team. Running great offense. 4th down and 12 maybe. Got him down the sideline, but he didn't let it go.
He is caught in the backfield by Stevenson. Lost another 4 yards on the play. Left down at the 50-yard line.
It will be Patastico taking on Light Raven this evening. 3-0 is the Patastico team down there in Dundalk.
Well, it'll be a long week for the Eagles.
Place and 10 for the Millers.
Coming in here with
Ball's
high
right at
expectations,
midfield.
but just didn't deliver tonight. Keep your head up and keep flying, Eagles. Good win, Millers. Millers back to throw.
Howard, he escaped one time, but not again.
Howard was caught
Caught in the backfield.
at the line of scrimmage. Lost a yard on the play. It's 2nd and 11.
Left it back.
Ball's in the Millers' 49-yard line. Time is running out.
Definitely, got to be past the 4-minute mark.
Got into the 4-minute mark right there.
Well, we just said it.
4 minutes left in the game.
Like I said, Milford and Newtown on October the 9th on DSN. High school football showcase game. Look like setting up for the top spot in Division 2.
Where's the game at?
Be at Newtown.
Good. I think like beside Newtown.
Right. We have a good one there.
Oh, good hit.
Rush to the ball carrier.
Glad to see Big West out there still playing hard. West
Up 2
Beckett
yards
on the tackle.
on the last run.
Every game is
It's
used
3rd
in the
and
playoff
9.
situation, the way it's setting up. everybody's going to have a shot at it.
Picked up a yard, ball's at the 50. 3rd and 10.
How many teams they taking? 8 still?
I think it was 8, but they're reworking some stuff. So teams with the biggest classifications in 3A and 4A will be in one division. You still have your original 3A and 4A, and then 2A, 1A will be in one big division, and 2A, 1A separately will be. So it'll be 6 classifications. Howard turns the corner. He gains about
Trey Seam Howard on the quarterback keeper. Picked up 8 yards on the run.
It'll be a 4th and 1. But that's why I asked, because it's like the county always changing something about the playoff system.
It's 4th down.
Well, the Sample set a double.
Ball's just short of the 40-yard line.
Win Park in the playoffs now. And Milford and Owings Mills both is in 2A. I don't know how high they're.
I coached football 3 years ago at Cheaspeake High School, maybe 3.5, 4 years ago. We were the county champs at 11-1, counting the playoffs, and was destroyed by Dumbo.
Tripped up close to the 1st down.
But he didn't get the 4th down.
He didn't get
It'll be Owings Mills ball.
Just short of the line game.
Yeah, I coached back three years ago.
Right down at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, Dumbo was in 2A.
And the Eagles will take over on downs
They beat us
with
in the
time running out.
pretty good. Owings Mills would like to put together a score here, just to go out with a little bit of positivity if possible.
And 27 seconds left
27 left in this one.
in the game.
2 timeouts left for the Eagles.
I agree, a little more.
They want to try to get a little momentum going into the Kenwood game.
Pass is almost picked off by Andrew Rubottom. It's 2nd down.
Second and 10 here for the Eagles. So 3 quarters we had a tight game, and then this one, as they say, has flown away from Owings Mills. But like I said, and like you were saying earlier, Coach Simon, a little momentum against Kenwood would definitely help. They're coming for him.
He is caught.
Down he goes.
In the backtail by Brian McCoy. Lost 16 yards on the play.
Nothing Kamar can do. I watched Kamar the whole time. Nothing he can do.
He's trying to escape McCoy, just couldn't.
It was a great rush. Whether it was a blitz or whether it was a 4-man rush, it was a great rush.
Yeah, at this point, air it out.
3rd down. Ball's on the 32. Need 23 yards to get a first.
28. 3rd and 28 here.
Taxi ride, as we would say. Low snap. They're coming for him again. This time they're going to run it.
First set of downs near the 40-yard line.
It'll be a 4th down.
More about 15.
Yeah. 13, 14.
Milford, like I said, we got them the game after they played Franklin in that tight one, and they've been able to bounce back since. Not as dominant as it was, just overly, but was able to get the jump.
Got Quante on the outside here. We should see a pass come outside number 11. Quante Wiggins should get one-on-one coverage right here. Then throw it up to him.
Snap.
Throw it up to him. He had him.
It's going to be a hold.
Get a face mask or a hold.
Oh no, couple flags. Not the first down still.
Fumbled again, but Owings Mills recovers.
Penalty flag
We got 2 flags.
near the 40-yard line.
There's some players that collided as well. Hopefully both sides are okay with it.
Kamal has to hold on to that ball once again. He fumbled the ball.
So we got 2 flags, so let's see what these flags are about.
Well, nevertheless, Owings Mills will have the ball one more time because one more snap because he didn't get the first down.
Hold against Owings Mills. That plays the consequence. Both of them is on the Mills. I mean, both of them is on the Eagles.
It'll be a 4th and 26. 4th and 24 coming up.
Ready to see the team. We declined the first holding call for the second holding call.
That's cold. That's cold.
Man.
That's not what fucking mean. The name's Samir today. Mr. Mia.
The question is, did Owings Mills finish the season?
4th down and a whole lot.
That's the
Is he bringing the punt team in?
I'm thinking there's going to be a punt. It is. It's going to be a punt.
Safe night and a nice night.
The Owings Mills center is still sitting over on the bench by himself.
Butler, number 2.
He's frustrated.
Shell, number 4. Back at the 50-yard line to return this punt for a touchdown.
High snap.
Short punt.
That was a short punt.
Hit him, dive on it.
Let's say it hit Milford Mill. He dived on it at the 40.
15 for Owings
Fair
Mills.
catch by Shell near the 41-yard line.
Butler's coming out. I think it's going to be nailed down and this clock will run out.
We'll see. This is high school football.
It's 2. And I forgot you do have the point situation where
Yeah, you have point situation. You have players getting in the game that haven't ever played before. So you'll see. I think they'll snap the ball.
1st and 10. Ball's on the 41-yard line, and time is running out.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be no nil down. Maybe it is.
look like they're in victory formation.
It is.
And that's what it's going to be. Milford Mill.
Not the
Matter of fact, time is out. The Millers win
Milford Mill wins this one
29-6.
29-6. They will move to 3-1 on the year.
And the Millers appreciate your support.
The Eagles will drop
Carry home.
here on the season.
First period's in 11 hours.
That is true. That part's true, even though
What did he say?
he said first period is 11 hours. That part is true. Even though when they see this, it'll be afternoon
That was
tomorrow.
no one, 11 hours.
Yeah, so we're gonna say so long to you here on the Dodge Line Network.
Online there, look and see you, but you figured it.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here with DSN, and we look forward to broadcasting a few more later on as the season continues along.
Yes, Coach Simon Case. My Case, I see you in 7 tomorrow for the showdown with Gonzaga and North Mr. Spalding. Until then, so long for now.
So long.
This is Die Sporting Network.